Hello, oh my gosh, and welcome back to the studio. Yeah. Oh my gosh, hello, I missed you guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Oh, also, fit check, I wear long dresses now. I have one of each color, just kidding. I have this one and a hot pink one, which you will 1000% see me wear. And that is Butters, obviously. Who else loves me that much other than a cat named Butters? Okay. My chicken nuggets, I miss you guys so much. So freaking much. Like, it's been too long, even though it's probably been like 2-3 weeks. I want to say maybe 2 weeks. Hasn't been insanely long. But for a girl who is posting every single week, that is long. I missed you guys. And I'm going to take off these flip-flops because you guys know me. Ew. Oh, I thought my feet were like super dirty. They're not terrible. They're still not up to par. But you know what? It's okay. It's okie dokie. But yeah. Oh my god, I need to update you guys on how life has been. Yeah. Okay. So, where do I even start? Because a lot has happened, but yet nothing at all. Actually, lies. For the first time in my life, things have been actually happening. So let's start off from the very beginning, coming back from my trip. As you guys know, if you hadn't listened to the last episode or the one prior, I had an amazing trip going down the Canadian Rockies. Well, technically up. Actually, technically sideways. Anyways, we're not on a technicality here, okay? Clearly, it's higher me. But yeah, ever since I came back, it's like something's been in the air brewing. Maybe it's love. Wink, wink. Maybe it's summer. Honestly, it could just be summer solstice. I could not say that in one sentence without that up. Oh. Okay, that's a thing. I'm gonna try not to swear because I've noticed, like, I talk about this all the time, and every time I like try to come up with a new season, which I will get into later on, I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna try not to swear because, like, you know, one day this might be demonetized and I don't want that, you know? So yeah, we're a good girl now. We're gonna try, or at least mute it. And that just means like more editing for me, but that's fine. It's worth it. Okay, so where was I? Canadian Rockies coming back, summer solstice, baby. Yeah, I've been feeling good, and guys, I love this island. Like, if I was shitting on it a few months ago, on me, like how the turntables have turned. If you get the reference, you do. If you know, you know. But yeah, I've just been having so much freaking fun out here. Like, this island is gorgeous. Like, we always knew that. But I think now in the summer, like, I actually have friends now. I actually go out now. Like, I'm not a hermit. I'm not around certain types of energies anymore where, like, I couldn't get away from that. And it's like, it was in my own home. And yes, I am referencing to my old roommate. She just had like this dark energy about her and I couldn't explain it. My mom tried warning me, but I just shoved it off. I was like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Moms always know. Although they don't do what's always best. They try, but they do know what's best for you. And yeah, I realized that I am a psychic girly. Well, I didn't just realize that. I always kind of knew that, but I'm so much more susceptible. I think that's the word. Don't have time to look it up. I hope I'm using the word right. Oh gosh, okay. If you guys hear weird noises or meows, it's the cats. This one's Azzy in frame. Actually, I don't think he's in frame right now. But yeah, he's like a fluffy version of Butters. If you don't know who Butters is, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm kidding. He's just my roommate's cats. She has 3 and they're lovely. And yeah, going back to old roommate, it's just, there was nothing wrong with her. She was a lovely human being. You know, she loved the people who she loved. But I think there was just so much jealousy for me for some fucking weird reason. And it was just like this kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to pinpoint it. Just girls are mean sometimes. They really are. And when they see you do good things or do things that they want to do, or God knows, because I can't freaking pinpoint it. Do you see that? I almost left out of. I had to almost bleep it. But we're going to PG this thing. But yeah, girls are mean. They're really honestly catty and mean sometimes. So, yeah. Like, we respected one another, but you could just tell she hated me for no reason. Like, why? I have a pretty face. I've got a huge ass. You're gonna hate me for that? What, I have a podcast? So do you. So do you. Just pick up a mic and film, you know? Like, it's really as easy as that. Like, I don't know what's with this animosity. But anyways, I'm over it. And that's why, like, I'm able to talk about it. I wasn't ever gonna mention anything. But it kind of ties in with everything, honestly. And she would always be like, you need hobbies. Like, you need to get out more. And, like, sis, I'm adjusting. I just moved halfway across the country. First of all, running away from absolutely every single problem I had, which I had to face out here, and I am currently facing. Like, I have seasonal depression right now. Like, leave me the fuck alone. And you absolutely hate me, and I feel it. Like, give me a fucking break. There we go. We sweared. I heard from a YouTuber that apparently when people swear, it's because that just means that they're authentic. Like, they don't lie. They're not, oh my God, he's in frame. No! No! Oh my God. Oh my God, please. No! No. Oh my God. Okay, I have no idea where we left off because Butters decided to run across the freaking computer. That was... and the way I grabbed his tail, I didn't hurt him. Like, you little shit. I really thought he was just gonna delete everything. I was like, don't you dare. Oh my God, that was a content creator's worst nightmare. Anyways, I think he just wants attention. I don't know if you could see him through the mirror right now, but he's pretty close to the camera. Dude, if you knock that camera down, I can't even stay mad at that cute little freaking face. Like, who can? Who can? He looks like Grumpy Cat. But like fluffy grumpy cat. You little cute anyways. Sorry for the interruption. But yeah, I was just like adjusting to this new place and I freaking hated it. Honestly, I am pretty sure I mentioned it so many times. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to stay here. Like, this place. Anyways, we're just going to be authentic and swear. There's every single time I say I'm not going to swear, I have this exact conversation. So I am done. I'm just going to bleep it and move on with my life. Just like everything else in this world. Like, it's far beyond my control. What's gonna come out of my mouth is gonna come out of my mouth. And yeah, now that like I'm not in that energy, I'm not living with someone who I know absolutely hates my guts. I'm not living with so much anger in the home. Like, there's literally no anger now. Like, it is just so peaceful. Like, before I would get so irked. Like, there is a spot in this mirror and it has been there for maybe like 2 weeks now. And I just like could care less. Like, my house, not that it's like insanely dirty, but obviously we have 3 cats now. So it's not the cleanest. And I don't care. Like, when I was living with her, I was such a neat freak. I was just so OCD because I was just in that energy, like being somewhere where you're hated. And also at work too, like I was dealing with mean girls. Now it's gotten better. Now it's definitely settled. I mean, there's stages. There's definitely stages. There's ups and the downs. And I mean, like, that goes with any environment, right? Well, at least like you would want your home environment to be the best environment, right? Like, you want to come home. You don't want all that stuff, all that negative energy to distract you. Like, it's your home. It's supposed to be a place of peace. And so I was avoiding home a lot. Like, I would just go out in the parking lot near this funeral home, look out at the mountains. Like, I knew I loved this place. I just didn't know why I didn't like it. Like, why it wasn't settling well in my heart. But ever since I came back from that trip, and I recently, the other day, went to Vancouver, just hopped on the ferry, had a cute little sexy photo shoot, which I spent way too much money on. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about it. I'm just a girl. Leave me alone, okay? Yes, I'm gonna spend $4,000 on professional nudes. I know, okay? I know. Anyways. So, I'm loving this island. Like, my energy is just different. Even the way I show up on camera recently has been different. And I feel like you guys have been picking up on that. And if you haven't, then here's your wink wink. But yeah, like, I've just been so much more relaxed, so much more like island time, you know, and so much more appreciative of my home, my new home. And I cannot see myself living anywhere else, which is insane. Insane. Like, I knew that coming here before coming here. And I knew that right when I got here, that this would be home. But it then started to feel like it wasn't. And I started to feel very, like, alone and isolated until I didn't. And until I started to see, like, the gorgeousness it has to offer, including this river. Like, I'm always at the river here in this town, and it is insanely beautiful. Like, I want to tear up just thinking about it. Like, okay, so in my hometown back in Brazil, we had a home close to the beach. And right now it's a very wealthy area. Back then, no. My parents just invested in a really good place. I wish they still kept that home. and like just rented it out, Airbnb'd it, because then I would still have it and I could bring my kids there. I don't have kids right now, but eventually one day, you know, like I wish it was something. And I always told them ever since, because they probably sold it when I was like about 10, 12 years old or something. And I told them, I'm like, don't sell it like that. Don't. Like, I just knew it. And they do regret selling it. But yeah. So I vividly, what are they wrecking up now? What are these cats up to? Anyways, I remember vividly there was a river near there, and I remember one of my best memories were there. As a kid, like I can't believe I remember this. Like I was 2-3 years old, but I vividly remember it. And having a river nearby just kind of makes me feel that way. It's just so rooted in young baby Tina. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. There's like 2 spots that I've been at this river. One is like 10 minutes away, and the other one is a gorgeous drive and a bit of a hike. Like it's a scary hike going down, but it is so freaking worth it. Like it's just, you guys, like think of these like gorgeous white rocks surrounding, and then these beautiful trees. I wish maybe there is a spot on the river that you can see the mountains, but while you're on your hike there, you see the mountains, and then they kind of disappear because you go into the woods, and then you like hear the stream, the rapids, and then you jump in and it's crystal clear water, and everyone here is just so nice. Like, I love the island. I'm blushing as if like I'm in love, and this is what I mean. Like, there must be some love in the air, because man, like I don't ever want to leave. Like I could so see. Oh, that felt good. Like the minute I just thought of that, like my heart space like literally opened up. Like that was a sign. I can 1,100% see myself raising kids here. Without a doubt. Without a single doubt in my mind. Because it's not crazy like the city. Which I thought I had missed. And I thought that's what was like the missing piece. Maybe I missed the rush. No. Nor babes. I needed my nervous system to calm the down. I needed it. So coming out to this island, like even just walking today, I had to go get my my car fixed, and I just walked from there, and I decided to take the long way, go see the ocean. And then I like was so close to home, and I'm like, I forgot my house keys in the car, so I went back, got it, and then I came back. Still took the long way. Because why not? Also, trying to get those steps in. I've been a little bit more active, not like super active where I'm like gym. Like I've definitely there's been points in my life where I've been a lot more active. Like I'm not at all, but I've been more active in terms of like going on hikes, going on walks, swimming, hella swimming. Excuse me. But it's just been amazing. Like I was even telling my my roommate this. I was like, "Oh, I feel like I've been baptized by the island now. Now that I've been to the river, and now that I've like swam in the Pacific, it just feels like, okay, like I'm home. Like this is home. Like the island has like adopted me in a way. The island was like, "Yep. You're here now. Like the you can call this your home now." So that's just been so beautiful. Such like not to get cheesy, like I literally want to cry, but it's like this is what I came here for, you know? Like, oh my god. I am literally tearing up, but like this is why I came to Earth. To have this beautiful, amazing experience, like bringing myself out here, Like going through all those hardships that I have gone through to just end up here. This may not even be the end goal. Like, you know, like I might find another island that I absolutely love. Like, who knows? But it's, yeah. This is home. And it feels good, you know? For an immigrant to feel like somewhere is home, then it means something, you know? Because I find that, like, when you leave somewhere at a young age, you don't really resonate with either or, you know? Like, when I go back home to Brazil, I don't feel like I belong there. Like, I definitely feel like an outsider. Back in Toronto, I felt like an outsider. But here, I still say I'm from Toronto. I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm new to the island. I'm from Toronto. Like there was these two guys that came in at work, and they were asking something about hair and like bleaching their hair, and I couldn't tell by the accent that they were from Toronto. I like, to me they just sounded like it was just English. Like it just, yeah. But they did have like Torontonians have like a little spice to them, and they had that. And then they were just saying something Ontario, and I'm like, oh, like where? They're like Toronto, and I'm like, stop. Where? Me too. And then one said, I think it was like Lawrence and something, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm from Jane and Wilson. And then they both smiled because, you know, street cred for the girl. But if you know, you know. But yeah, and yeah. So, but at the same time, like I felt a little disconnected, and I asked them, I was just like, so how do you like the island? They're like, well, it's not Toronto. And I'm like, it's not Toronto, that's for sure. But in my heart, I was like, aw, like I wish they loved it as much as I did. And I do remember a lot of the times in the beginning when I first like moved out here. And first of all, it was winter. Like, who could blame a girl for being depressed? Like, it rains all the time. It's gloomy. It's not that I don't mind gloomy. I don't mind rain. But I think such a drastic change, like, it's going to take a toll on a girl's health, you know? Her mental health. But, yeah, I remember when I would talk to people, they'd, like, kind of give me the same look, like, oh, really? Like, you don't like the island? Like, you don't see yourself living here for the rest of your life? Like, what? You're crazy. But I get it now. Oh, I truly get it now. I'm definitely a citizen of the island. And now a forced citizen. Well, not technically. I think... So let me tell you about this story. Why is Tina's car in the shop? Nothing happened to it. Thank God. So as you guys know, when I moved out here, you may or may not know this, but I immediately changed my ID because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just immerse myself like I am a BC citizen now. And I went to go get my out-of-province vehicle inspection. And they said, we cannot pass you one tires. They ain't good, sis. I mean, granted, I did just travel from across the country with that car and those tires. So, yeah, they're not going to be amazing. And they're already used. So, yeah. And another thing is the tint. They hadn't even looked deeply into the car yet. I already knew there was other issues, so I was just like, this is going to be hella costly. Like, I'm not doing this. And it was with Canadian Tire. And they were already quoting me just $200 on the window tints. And I'm like, bye, what? Let me DIY this. And then they're like, if there's any scratches, you also don't pass it. And I'm like, okay. So I put it off. I'm like, I'll get it done when I need to get it done. I'll just continue to pay Toronto insurance, which is so much more expensive. But, like, it would be so much more expensive to get my car done. I have currently, today's the 6th, So I have 19 days. Oh, saying that out loud is like, oh my God. I have 19 days to figure it out and get a whole new BC license, BC insurance, get that vehicle inspection check, get everything that needs to get done with that car so that I could drive again by the end of this month. Because on the 25th is the last day of August of ever that I am a Ontario citizen, driver, whatever. And it will flag. So if any police officer sees me uninsured, license plate not registered, hello, lock me the F up, B. And we're not gonna do that. No, we're a good girl. We can't get locked up. I'm too cute to be locked up. Okay? Look at this cute little face. Nuh-uh. So, yeah. A girl's gotta reach really deep into her non-existent pockets called mommy and daddy. Thank goodness for them, because a girl would be screwed. So I've been like lowering my costs, canceling every subscription. A girl's been like struggling financially. And I've been, I think also because of like that whole startup, that I was just so like depressed. I was eating a lot of junk food. So like Wendy's became my norm. And now that like it's summer and I'm doing a lot and my new roommate is like super healthy. Like, she's on a health kick. Oh my God. Guys, I don't know if you can see this, but this is Hobbs. Hi, Hobbs. Hi, honey. He's currently sniffing my toe. He's the most shy of them all. He's, like, recently gotten used to everything. Oh my God, he's under the chair. Now I'm afraid to move. Okay, I won't move. But, yeah. But I, like, always slightly move when I talk. Oh my God, it's a rocking chair. I don't want to hurt him. Literally seconds ago, yanking Butter's tail away from my computer. I just see everything. All of the windows just... And I'm like, no! But anyways, yeah. I think I'm finally putting on the big girl pants. But also because I've been in this new energy, it's not like eating me alive. It's just like, okay, we're going to deal with it. We're going to figure out a way. We're going to try to talk to the bank, see if we can get a loan. Like, just get it done, you know? Like, it's inevitable. Like, I just heard the door creak, and I know it's one of the cats. Oh, we have this, like, little nook under the stairs. It kind of looks like Harry Potter's room. And it's just our storage. And Hobbs absolutely loves going in there and making a mess. Hobbs, I don't see you, but I hear you. Get out of there. He's not gonna listen. When do they ever listen? But yeah, like, I've just been, and I think living with cats too, just, like, kind of allowing and accepting myself to just be like, meh. Like, it just kind of opens up a part of you where you're just like, there's no need to stress. Like, at the end of the day, it's fine. They're just cats. It's just life. Like, things are gonna happen. And no matter what happens in life, it's like, I should still be happy no matter what is affecting my life, you know? Like, I'm not gonna let it ruin it. Like, sure, I could be, like many people that I do know, just be like, oh my God, I'm dealing with this, my life, blah, blah, blah. But, like, why? My life is so good. I'm so blessed. I have a roof under my head. I live with 3 gorgeous, beautiful cats. I live with someone who is finally like a friend, a great support system. Someone who wants to hang out with me, who's not afraid to go to places with me, who's not like judging me. And also, like, I have parents that are alive and are willing to help and support me still, even though I'm out of the house, even though I was like, yeah, peace, bye-bye. You know, like, most people don't have that. And I'm so grateful for that, you know? Obviously, there are people with a lot more, but that's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and compare. Like, I have so much to be grateful for. And I think that's the type of era that I'm in. Is just this whole, like, grateful girly. I'm a grateful girly. I'm just a grateful girly. Okay? But yeah, that's what life has been as of lately. And I love it, and I wouldn't change anything about it. Like, it, to be quite honest, it feels like Toronto Tina is drifting away. And, like, I have so much love for that girl. But, like, even the friendships, the relationships, it's all just fading. It all just doesn't matter anymore. It's like I'm honestly healing a huge part of me. And before, I was a little bit judgmental with everyone. I was a little bit more like, I understood that people were on their own paths, on their own, like, journey, but it would make me really frustrated when they didn't understand me. But now it's just like, I don't know if I'm in my I don't give a beep era. Well, yeah, maybe it's just this island time. Like, my nervous system is calm. And therefore, like, obviously, if my inner world is calm, my outer world is going to be calm as well. And I think it definitely helped that my outer world became calm, like coming to a much more calm environment. And that obviously, like, took a toll on me and was like, oh, okay. Like, I need to slow down. Like, I don't walk fast anymore. I'm not, like, always in a rush to be somewhere and go somewhere. Like, it's always just, like, go with the flow. I am so in my feminine energy. Like, yes. So much so that this is where we're going to end it off. A boy, I was at the river, and I was just minding my own business, like, having the time of my life, jumped off a freaking cliff into the water, got way too much water in my ears. It's still in there. It might be an issue, but, like, it's okay. Well, no, I think I'm okay, but I'm pretty sure it's still in there. But yeah, I was coming up, I was with my roommate, and I was walking to my car, and I see this guy, like, walking from behind, walking with a purpose. I didn't know if he was going to ask for directions or maybe just walk past us. Maybe his car was in front. I don't know. But I just, like, get in my car, and I'm, like, talking to my roommate, and then he comes up, and I see him in the rear view mirror, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then he comes up, and he's like, hey. And I'm like, hello. And he's like, hey, I saw you down there, and I just thought I should give this a chance, but are you single? And he was, like, super nervous and just like, like, you know, like, that takes fucking guts. And I'm just like, yeah. Like, I seemed unsure, so he just, like, looked at me, just like, and I just looked at him and, like, and he's like, because, like, you know when, like, something's too silent and you're kind of awkward and nervous, so, like, you break the silence with just saying dumb shit. I go, yeah, but I don't date. And he's like, oh. Gets, like, all sad. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, you're really cute, though. And he's like, yeah, thanks, you too. And, like, walks away. And then my roommate is like, wait, come back. Get her number. And I, like, smile, and he's like, wait, really? And I'm like, yeah. And then he gets my number, and he's like, oh, what area code is that? And I'm like, oh, Toronto. He's like, oh, Toronto. Like, what are you doing out here? And I'm like, oh, like, I just recently moved here. It's almost been a year now. Crazy. And he's like, oh, cool. And I'm like, what about you? And he's like, oh, like, I've grown up here. I've moved around a lot, but, like, I just came back also recently-ish. And I think I'm just going to settle down here. What about you? Like, what are you thinking? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, maybe? Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. For me, like, to have these type of conversations with people, like, I have to be close to you. Like, I'm not just, I don't know. Like, I don't open up that easily. Me literally sitting here in front of a camera on YouTube and any streaming platform that has podcasts, talking to a bunch of people. But anyways, you guys know what I mean. Like, it's awkward. Like, it's, yeah. So, and he just, like, laughs and he's like, maybe, okay. And then he's just like, okay, well, you ladies have, like, a good night and I'll text you. And I'm like, okay. So I got all, like, giddy, and then I turned to my roommate. I'm like, honestly, thank you for that. Because he would have walked away, and I would have been thinking about it, being like, damn. Because he was cute. He was actually so cute. And he had a great bod. Like, he was just wearing his swimming trunks because he was at the river. I did not see him out there. I mean, I saw people. Like, I'm just not that type of girl who, like, is like, ooh, what type of guys are here? Like, I'm not on the lookout, Like, I'm kind of in my own world, doing my own thing. And that makes sense. Like, I'm so in my feminine energy. So, like, obviously I would attract such a masculine, yummy energy. But don't get too excited. We're getting there. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like driving back home and I'm like, I hope he texts me. And then as soon as I get home, he texts me. And we're like chit-chatting a bit. I'm like not the greatest texter in the world. So, yeah. And then I get this insane, massive headache. Well, first of all, I should say, I had water in my ears. And I smoked a little bit of ganja. So, yeah, I'm not completely sober anymore. But, like, I can so control myself sometimes. If I do it consecutively, like, a few days in a row, like, I'm gonna want to keep doing it because that was just my norm. But sometimes I kind of, like, just have to stop myself. Like, yesterday I definitely did the day before because it was a weekend. But, like, today I didn't. Also, like, I have so much to do today. So, like, not in the cards. Maybe later. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't work tomorrow. So, yeah, most likely. And, yeah, like, it's just, it's very controlled. As much as an addiction can be controlled, right? It's a lot of, it's work. It's a lot of work. But I don't know if I'll ever get to a stage where I'm, like, completely free of it. Maybe, who knows? Yeah, I'm not stressing about it right now. I'm okay. So yeah, I smoked and it made it 10 times worse. So when you have water in your ears, don't smoke. It makes it 10 times worse. You will get the most insane headache of your life. Your throat is going to kill. Your ears are going to kill. The back of your mouth is going to kill. Not even your throat. The back. Everything to do with your sinus is just going to kill. Like, it was the worst pain I have ever felt in my head. Like, in this general area. I thought I was gonna die. Genuinely. So I'm, like, laying on the couch, just, like, barely staying alive, and we're watching some Epstein documentary, and I'm just like, yo, F this, man. Like, shut this shit off. Like, I just wanted to go to bed, so I did. I took 2 extra strong ibuprofens, aka Advils. I just take the ibuprofen one. I don't know. It sounds cooler. It looks cooler. It works better for some reason. It's just my placebo thingy. But yeah, I took 2 of those and it settled and it's been okay since. But oh my god, because I guess it flares up where like it just irritated even more because you're not supposed to smoke when you have water in your ears. Duh. So, yeah. I didn't really answer him. So I was like, because I wasn't looking at the phone, I wasn't looking at the computer or my TV. Like, I just wanted nothing. Just darkness and sleep and for this pain to go away. Like, that's when you know you're in pain. When you want nothing to do with your phone. So he texted me that night around 9 p.m. saying, hey, if you're not doing, or hey, if you're bored, come hang out at my place. Do I look like I'm bored, sir? Do I look like I'm bored enough to go to your place at 9 p.m.? What the do you think this is? I literally told you I don't date. Do you think I meant I just F around? Like, go around town? Like, do I look like the community bus? No! Ew, I'm not gonna go to your house at 9 p.m. What the do you think this is, dude? Ew, like, this is exactly why I don't talk to men. Because, like, what the is wrong with you? Genuinely. Take me out on a date first. Like, do I look like a to you? Don't answer that, but, like, no, genuinely, like, is that the energy that I give off? Because, like, what the are you on, sir? Like, that is wild. Absolutely wild. I mean, he's cute. I'm sure a girl would. You're just talking to the wrong girl, bro. Fucking take a left turn and keep taking those left turns, because you are not on the right path here, bro. What the actual hell? No. But I just kind of dismissed it. I did not like it. I quickly, like, kind of looked at my phone because I just had to look at the time, and I saw that he messaged me that. And I'm just like, ugh. It probably gave me a little bit more of a headache. And then I just, like, woke up the next day, and I just didn't answer that part. Because he asked, like, what part of, I was about to say the town that I live in. What part of town do I live in? And I told him, I was like, oh yeah, like, I live downtown. And and then I think I answered with something else, like, oh, I think I said, like, oh, sorry, like, I didn't reply at all. I had a massive headache, like, water in my ears, whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, I just usually shake it off. And then we, like, kind of continued the conversation, but I was just kind of already like, ugh. Like, I wanted to say something, but I dismissed it, because I was like, maybe he'll pick up on the fact that, like, not interested, bro. I should have said something. And then so yeah, like, we started talking again. And then, like, here and there, I was working, and I'm not gonna go on my phone. Like, I'm just not a texter. Like, if I'm not even gonna text my best friends, you think I'm gonna text you, bro? No. And so, he then says, again, in the evening, he goes, what are you up to? And I say, honestly, not much. Like, just got out of work, like, you know. And he's like, do you want to hang out? Hang out? Are we in 7th grade? You want to hang out? No. No, I don't want to hang out. That's some shit my ex used to say. And it would just piss me off. Like, just take me on a date. Like, what is wrong with you? Do you want to hang out? I mean, I liked him so much that I was just like, hee, yeah. But, like, this guy, I don't know you. No, I don't want to hang out with you. I mean, I know, I get it. I might be a little harsh. But, like, with a girl, okay, guys, I've been celibate and just haven't been on dates for, like, 3 years. Why am I going to break that cycle for whoever? Like, I made a promise to myself that the next person that I date, I actually genuinely love them. Like, I want to get to know them as friends first, and I get it. You have to hang out first. But, like, I don't know. Okay, those terms could change, but it's just, like, just be a gentleman. Like, obviously you're not going to woo me like that. Like, clearly I'm a catch. clearly I'm a hard catch. Like, yes, I'm gonna be difficult as fuck. Like, do I look easy to you? No, babes. You gotta work hard. And even harder to get this milk. Try putting a ring on her finger and then we'll talk. Just kidding. I can't wait that long. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm not breaking this cycle for you. Maybe if you were, like, maybe once I get to know you and see that, like, you're just a wonderful human being, then yeah, maybe. We'll think about it. But, like, what? Like, chivalry is clearly dead. Well, not clearly. I'm sure there's still someone out there. It was just nice to get, like, hit on in public. Especially after you just been swimming. You know, like, it's pretty cool. It was nice. It was a nice feeling, and it brings me a little bit of hope. Not really. But it was just like, okay, like, it was fun being like, hee, like, okay, like, I wonder what this will bring, you know? But, yeah, no, that was extremely short-lived. It didn't even last longer than 24 hours. Literally, I think it was just that, just 24 hours. And I was just like, yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, I still have Hinge, and because of my roommate, like, we kind of just go on Hinge sometimes. And, yeah, I'm not that interested. I don't know, guys. My heart is set on someone, and until I find someone else that can kind of take that place, my heart's still gonna be on this person, even though it's the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I don't know, there's nothing I can do. The heart wants what it wants, and the heart wants something that literally is impossible. So yeah, it's gonna be hard opening up again. I'm always open to that idea, but yeah, I don't know. I know when the right one comes along, I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, like, I'm not gonna be like, I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to go hang out with you. I'm gonna be, like, nervous excited. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, like, stop. I need to find an outfit. Like, that's when you know I'm excited. When I'm like, OMG, I need an outfit. I need a plan. But I'm just not feeling it. I'm just like, no. So, yeah. I'll still be single and happy and enjoying and being grateful on the island. But I just kind of wanted to come out here and give you guys a little bit of an update. And I'm sorry if I haven't been as consistent this month. I probably won't be as consistent for the rest of the month. Sorry. I'll try. I'll definitely try. But yeah. Just for, like, the summer. Just because I'm enjoying my time, guys. Okay? And if you're mad at me for not being as consistent, you know what? Go out. Go out. Go swim. Go hike. Go bike around. Go on a nice walk. Just leave me alone. Okay? Go listen to literally any other podcast. Just let a girl have fun, okay? When she was working at Lives, because she was not that happy. Now that she's really happy, she's not working that much, okay? She's just a girl, okay? So leave me alone. I'm kidding, no. Like, I actually genuinely love talking to you. So, thanks for tuning in. This was fun. I always say this was fun because it was fun. I love doing this. But, yeah. That's it for today's episode. I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. And I hope you're having fun this summer or winter, wherever you are in this world listening to this. Hopefully it's summer. Hopefully it's warm enough for you to go swimming or like go on a really nice walk. Because the days are starting to get a little bit shorter and the winter is approaching. But I'm also going to try to find ways to like make sure that my winter is also just as fun, you know? Maybe do some winter activities regardless. So, yeah. All right, guys. I love you. Mwah, mwah, and ciao, ciao. OMG. Oh my god, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because I should have new videos every week, but it's the summer. Let me have fun, okay? Alright, love you guys. Mwah. No, what am I doing? Where's your... Take your kiss where you want it. I love you. Bye.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly.